I've made it my mission to spread awareness about the harm coming to kids who are being given experimental puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries. For the past year and a half, I have been going out on the streets and I wear these signs. I just have conversations with people, one person at a time. I didn't want to look back at my life in 40 years and say, I knew all this harm was coming to kids, and I just stood silently by. Hi, my name's Elston. And I'm a dad of 2 girls from the suburbs of Vancouver, British Columbia. In 2019 and 2020, I became aware of these things called puberty blockers, and I thought, what are those? And so I did a little bit of research, and they are exactly what they sound like. We are giving children drugs which stop their bodies from going into puberty. And I have 2 little girls, they're 10 and 12 now, but they were coming into this age where these kids, mostly girls, are being affected by this ideology and thinking that they're now boys. They're being given these harmful drugs and hormones which sterilize them, which destroy their sexual function, which reduce their chance of having a relationship in the future. We shouldn't be stopping the development of perfectly healthy children. In Canada, none of our media will report the truth about this. Other countries have already done away with it. Sweden and Finland, and now France, are stopping this practice. And yet here in North America, and especially in Canada, everyone's just ignoring this.
Are you familiar with the High Court decision last December?
No, but did you know that they had the same problem?
Are you familiar with the Karolinska Institute in Sweden that just stopped this practice?
And they're still fighting for their rights.
Are you familiar that Finland just stopped this practice?
Are you familiar?
Do you have any questions why these progressive countries are stopping this practice?
The response from the public has been overwhelmingly positive. Easily more than 90% of people I run into on the street support what I'm doing. They see this as child abuse. It's just a really small but very vocal minority who are pushing this agenda. If people come up to me on the street...
The Montreal police couldn't even bother to investigate. I got attacked by 5 people, punched in the head, punched in the face, all that sort of stuff. Got my sign stolen, got my body cam destroyed.
With some hostility, or maybe they're on the fence, and they get so confused because they were expecting me to be some bigot or something. I'll just tell them simply something that they can't help but agree with. I'll say, first of all, I don't think we should ever put a child in some stereotypical box. If a girl is a tomboy, if she's more masculine, if a boy's more effeminate, that's fine. And I'll just pause.
Nothing? You got nothing? Do you read these things? Have you read these studies?
And that might start the ball rolling to get them looking into what the other side of this argument is. Because people have just bought propaganda. They think they're being kind. They think they're just helping these children to be who they really are. I know that we are going to win this battle. It's just a question of how much harm comes to kids before we do.